Hello and welcome back to another certified UCI video. My MK4 Supra is probably the scariest car I own. 1000 horsepower to the rear wheels and an absolute terrible suspension setup. This car truly is a widowmaker. So in today's video we're taking it to the Green Hell, also known as the Nürburgring, the most dangerous racetrack in the world. And of course it did not really go to plan. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back with that. Like every year, Carfriday is around the corner, which means that Mani and me, we are going to drive to the Nordschleife with my Supra, Nürburgring. Yep, it is going to be probably a very wild time, because this is arguably the sketchiest and scariest car I own. So driving it on the sketchiest and scariest racetrack in the world, which is the Nordschleife, is going to be quite an interesting challenge. And honestly, just thinking about it, I'm a bit nervous already, but I think, or at least I hope, it's gonna be a good time. Supra is still, like you know it, with the 8 HP still inside, still very fuselig. I don't know why that previous owner did this. All in all, it's going to be quite interesting. So 1000 horsepower 8 HP Supra Nordschleife. I never thought I would say this, but here I am, taking it to the Nürburgring. Before we do that, you guys know how absolutely terrible the suspension in the Supra is. Also, we have a flat tire, very interesting. Which means we have a little pit stop before we go there. Because today and tomorrow, Mani and me, we're going to go to my friends from KW and we're gonna give a nice little suspension overhaul to my Supra. So the Supra is getting completely new suspension, because otherwise I think we're literally gonna die in the Nordschleife. Oh yeah, also really quick, before we go, shout out to the guys over from Z-Trailer. You're probably wondering, why is everything so nice and shiny? We have a brand new trailer for our cars, meaning we have now two trailers. My old one, which Gabriel is on the way, because Gabriel's on a mission, a very interesting mission. And the new and shiny one is beautiful. The newest generation looks absolutely gorgeous. I love when you have such an array of nicely polished and not dirty stuff. We have a nice little X6, thanks to Göndle. We have a nice little trailer, thanks to the Z-Trailer. And we have a nice polished Supra, thanks to Mani. So, let's go, road trip time. As usual, we're a bit too late to the party. We should have been here like 2 hours ago, but it was such a long journey here and we're driving with the trailer. But yeah, that means that everybody is driving home now. I hope that somebody is still here. Alter, das ist lila, gell?
Das ist der Wahn.
Das Leben ist ja wirklich das Farbthema.
Boah.
Cool. So, we made it. Wie man die Farben erkennen kann. Oh, there!
Grüß dich.
Servus! Servus, hello! And with that, welcome to the world of KW Automotive. I'm actually pretty happy that we brought the Supra here before we go to the ring, because already from just driving off the trailer and driving in here, the suspension is completely fine. So we definitely need something new. I think today we're just gonna pull out the old suspension, and then tomorrow we're going to start with putting in the new, and then obviously we're gonna do the whole alignment and everything. And then we're gonna see how it turns out. Also, wir sind dann nicht mal gescheit eingecheckt und unser Auto wird schon gerostet da, wegen unserer Wagenheberaufnahmen. Not macht erfinderisch. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. We actually ordered this in 2023, and ever since then it's been laying around here at KW. But if you guys know the story, we had a little issue with the engine, so we never really got to install it. But now we have beautiful new KW V3 Racing, oder?
Competition.
Racing,
sure.
So basically, it's the same kit. Most of the guys maybe know it as a competition two-way, but we changed the name to V3 Racing. So in general, competition is racing now, just to make it a bit more simple. And two-way is now V3, so to have the same product line as V3 Club Sport and Racing. As mentioned, it's a two-way kit, so we have a bump and rebound adjustment. So we mount at the top, bump on the bottom.
Ich stelle schon mal ein, das Fahrwerk.
Oh, der ist great, bist so gütig.
Warte erst mal ab.
Old one out, new one in. So, it is pretty late now, which means finito for today. Suspension is out of the car, and as you can see, the difference is quite big. There was the previous suspension that we had in the car. It is pretty old and also still old school design. One thing that I already noticed, which is different from the KW, is this one bolts directly to the dome. This one, we have a little bit of space, which gives it a bit more flexibility, and this will also make the car handle better. We're gonna put this into the car tomorrow, and then on a Nürburgring, I can finally tell you if it's better or not. So, see you guys tomorrow.
Another day, another dollar. Oben arbeiten, schon fleißig.
Schneller. Ah, da ist schon, ja?
Ja.
Nice life hacks. If you're working by yourself in the car and you need to lower this, all you need is a rope.
Alter, das ist voll klar. Perfekt.
Silde. Bitchen.
Yeah, we have a quick little break. The suspension is already installed, but we're doing something equally important right now because we have Philip, or the ghost of Philip, from MPS right now on our laptop, and he is doing us a little launch control setup.
Launch show.
He just texted me he's finished, so now we have launch control on a Supra. The Nordschleife is not ready for us. Alright, Supra is almost finished. All that is missing right now are the wheels. We have the pleasure, in the meantime, to get a walk around the KW Etablissement. Los geht's? Honestly, it feels a bit surreal to be here. KW is a huge name in the automotive industry, and they have an equally huge playground here, or like production facility management, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they're really going through with their color theme of purple and yellow here. Everything is purple and yellow.
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
So by the way, this is where all the suspensions and everything is being tested. Obviously here, you're gonna see it in action really quick with the LMP1 car. Honestly, I knew KW was big, but this is insane, and everything is like fully automatic here. As you can see, I don't even know in which hole we are right now. It just keeps going, and the holes get bigger and bigger with every new one we go to. It's crazy. This is my highlight. This is the SRT10 Ram, and if you don't know what that means, this Ram has the same engine as my Viper. Viper powered.
Alter, der ist aber echt geil.
Boy.
Also du als Pickup-Liebhaber. Ist der Gaps auch noch können, oder was?
Supra is ready and it's aligned. Gonna take the car to the trailer and then we're ready to roll. Let's go. Honestly, huge shout out to the guys here at KW. That was a pretty sick experience. And I can't wait to see how the Supra drives now. It was actually really, really good. Where's Mani actually? Immer muss ich auf Mani warten, Alter. Das gibt's ja gar nicht. Oh, was tust du? Okay. Guys, I have some very bad news. Well, probably not for you, because for you it's going to be more entertaining, but for us. And these bad news are, we made it to the Nordschleife, but it's raining. I was really scared about taking my Supra to the Nordschleife alone, but now there being rain, this doesn't really make it any better, to be honest. It's already really packed. Lightning McQueen is also there. Ciao. Our car is parked so far away, now we have to walk all the way through the rain. You know, all this lovely day, all the sunshine, no clouds. You're really investing your time into creating memories. With my Supra here on the Nordschleife. But this also got me to think, there's quite a few other different ways that you can invest your money. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is Trade Republic. With Trade Republic, you can invest your money in all different kinds of things, reaching from stocks, ETFs, all the way to all various kinds of different cryptocurrencies. Investing has never been so easy. But Trade Republic is not only for investing, and you Austrians need to listen really carefully now, because this is new for you. Trade Republic also offers all the features of a traditional bank account, meaning you can save your money in your Trade Republic account. You get interest on all the money in your bank account with no limit, and it's paid out to you monthly. Pretty cool if you ask me. The interest rate always changes depending on the European Central Bank, but it's pretty cool because basically your money is working for you and you don't have to do anything, and you get money by doing that. What better way to make money than by doing nothing? Another cool feature about Trade Republic, Money ist heute fest. Ich hab's dir noch gar nicht gezeigt.
Ja, was hat er?
Das ist nice little mirror card.
Das ist geil.
Sieht man dich an der Karte?
Ja.
Yeah. Spending your money has probably never been cooler than with the Trade Republic mirror card. I have to say, pretty much a showstopper wherever you go. You can basically withdraw your money wherever you want in the world and whenever. And if it's over 100 euros, you don't even have to pay any fees. So, what are you waiting for? Especially you Austrians, now that all these new features are unlocked for you as well. Go with Trade Republic and start investing today. Be smart, be Trade Republic. But yeah, back to the video for you guys.
Ich muss meine Stimmbänder schon ein bisschen vorbereiten.
Wir hätten vielleicht in Regenreifen investieren sollen. Aber die werden jetzt umgepilgern, wenn wir die Supra anmachen, das wird so dramatisch werden.
Können wir vielleicht ein Foto machen?
Yeah, well, as you can see, it didn't really take so long until people started to notice it. Yeah, we kind of forgot our license plates for the front, or at least the mountings for that, which is going to be interesting because police, as every year, is pretty strict here.
Tschüss. Tschüss.
I don't think that so many people have ever watched me unload a car. Yeah, welcome to the Nordschleife.
Black Widow Supra!
I was a bit uncomfortable there for a second, but we made it. Supra is rolling. We have no license plates in the front, which can be an issue. Vielleicht hätten wir uns erst in der Heizung investieren sollen, bevor wir da gefahren sind. So we're waiting until our window is fogged up or not fogged up anymore. And he already told us the police is waiting for us on the streets.
Sie kommen schon.
Okay, we have to drive with our windows open. I just cleaned my windshield. Police just shook their head basically when they saw us, but they didn't say anything, so we should be good. But we have to figure out what to do with my window because this is not really... Auf das habe ich komplett vergessen, dass das Getrag so scheiße ist. We go to the gas station now to fill up the car so that at least we have some fuel. We're gonna see if we can find anything so we have a nice little solution so we can clean at least our windshield a little bit. Yeah. And we're hungry, so we have to find something to eat. And there's also a million people here, which is just insane. Dem zwei ist geil. Police, like every year here, is insane. I know I say it every year, and so far we never had any issues really, but that's also because we try to be respectful, which you guys should also try.
Ja, warum haben wir die Supra mitgenommen?
Für alle Autos, was ich hab.
Weil die ist die einzige, ist, was geht.
Für alle Autos, was ich hab.
Das ist
Ja, der hat nur genickt und mir zugewunken. Okay, gas station, let's go! I can assure you guys that it's actually colder inside my car right now than outside. It's so fucking cold in the car. They don't have any towels. So, sorry Frikadelli Racing Team, your t-shirts are now our Bluetooth. Okay, we are going to park here really quick and then just enjoy whatever is driving by because the track is not open anyway, so we have to wait.
Danke fürs Bier.
We don't look for a parking spot here because there is no parking spot here. Everything is full. Also, we drive to the next spot. Links mehr ist in der Mitte.
Muss schon. Aber nicht ausgedruckt, das stimmt.
Police is so insane, honestly.
Black Widow Supra!
Jetzt geht's los.
Okay, wir machen ganz kurz einen kleinen Grip-Test, um zu schauen, ob wir Grip haben.
Ja.
Tatsächlich haben wir gar keinen Grip.
Zero. Oh, das ist gefährlich. Scheiße, das ist gefährlich.
Also ich habe gerade bis zum 6. Gang eigentlich Wheelspin drauf gehabt. But the good news is it kind of stopped raining, so we're just gonna wait a little bit maybe, and maybe we have a dry track later.
Yes.
Which is good. Gonna look for parking spot and then we chill. Und die Scheibe taut auch auf langsam.
Ja, Alter, das wäre alles
Alter,
geil.
jetzt
Und wir haben Launch Control.
Wir sind die geilsten.
Ja, Launcher.
Nein, wenig Hinterstiegel. Das hält man alles nach. We have to do a couple of laps first before we let police take our car away, okay? That's a good deal, I think. Also sind wir bis dahin nette Bürger. Okay, we somewhat found parking spot. I don't really know if it's a parking spot or not, but schauen wir mal, was draußen los ist. Let's go. Servus! Servus! Classic Nürburgring parking spot.
Bungalow in Santa Maria. Wie kriegt der?
Muss ich ausmachen.
Wie kriegt der?
Mach lauter.
115 PS. Geil, Alter. Schlecht ist nicht.
Weiter geht's.
Ja. Viel Spaß euch noch. Tschüss.
I'm so fucking nervous. I can't even talk to anybody. I just want to get the first lap done with my Supra. That's all I'm thinking about. It's so extreme. Ohne Scheiß, mir ist echt ein bisschen low.
Traktionkontrolle war nicht schlecht.
I think we can make it.
Ja.
It's very annoying because it's very cold, it's rainy, really bad for the tires. We have 1000 horsepower to the rear wheels. The car is 8 HP. The 8 HP shifts really fast. I don't drive the car often, so I don't know it that well.
Ja.
And the most annoying part is the windows, because you don't even see where you're going. But we here descended, so wow. Let's go.
Let's see.
Okay, track is open. We're gonna go to the Supra and we're just gonna stand it. So nervous. Okay, we're lining up. Mani has the card to happiness, the key to happiness. You know why they call it Black Widow Supra? Because this car kills people und deswegen lässt seine Witwe zurück. Also Widow.
Hallo! Wie geht das? Bitte helfen Sie mir. Ah, das ist ja toll.
Perfekt.
Danke. Bis später. Let's go, baby! Jetzt aber ist geil.
The problem with this car, with the 8 HP, sometimes when you have wheel spin, the car just shifts up automatically, which makes it a bit uncontrollable because you think, you know, it's gonna go into rev limiter in like 3rd gear and then just start into 6th gear and the tires spin way faster than you think they should. Aber
Oh, der ist great, bist so
Vollgas.
kritisch.
Es ist viel zu tief, was war. Oh, das ist so rutschig. Der Turbo kommt so spät. Der Traktor ist so schlecht wie die Rennstrecke.
So geil bizarr.
Alter, ist das rutschig. Warum ist das so rutschig, Alter? Ja, ich spinne ich komplett. Das ist so, ich untersteuere komplett.
Ey, die Reifen sind eiskalt. Alter, feit's mir. Das geht schnell.
Es ist aber auch ultra rutschig, Alter.
Ich hab so einen Respekt gerade. Boah.
Es untersteuert einfach komplett. Das ist das Schlimmste, was ich jemals gefahren bin hier oben. Und der Turbo gibt immer noch so Spaß.
Boah, Alter.
Es ist wirklich nicht geil.
Na, es ist gar nicht
Es ist
geil.
nicht geil.
Oh, der ist gar nicht geil.
Ja, das ist wirklich nicht geil.
Alter, ohne Scheiß hier Brustschießen.
Warum ist es so rutschig, Alter? I'm sorry guys for making probably the slowest lap, obwohl wir wollen eigentlich trotzdem jeden.
Ja,
Also für das, was es ist eh ganz geil.
ey, das fühlt sich so scheiße an.
Vollgas. Das Auto ist nicht für den Scheiß
Ja,
gefahren.
gar nicht. Ich bin so froh, wenn wir da raus sind. Ohne Witz.
Alter,
Jetzt, Obacht.
Schwedenkreuz.
Ja.
Gottes Willen. Okay, wir fragen schon wieder, da ist wieder wen aussehen muss. Da liegt er. Gottes Willen.
Da liegt er.
Das ist das Schlimmste. Maybe we do this lap and then we wait until the track.
Dries a little bit up.
Schau dir an.
Alter. Aber der Grot ist geil.
Weil der Grund ist ultra nett. Aber alles andere ist einfach so scheiße. Guys, you don't understand how f***ing stupid these conditions are right now. It's so cold, it's wet. I don't know.
Ich hab so Angst. Boah, gut. Kurven geradeaus fahren. Ja, genau.
Alter, das gibt's doch nicht.
Ey, die Reifen sind so im Müll.
This might be the longest Dutch lap in history, in Sheepman history, but I have to say it is also the sketchiest. The suspension is really good though, that's one thing. Suspension is good, it's just a bit too low maybe to properly push it. Die Kurve ist aber sehr gefährlich.
Ja. Schau dir die so. So vorstellen. Ah, das ist so gefährlich.
Von der hohen Geschwindigkeit. Und da jetzt bremsen, dann wird wieder das Ding ausbrechen und dann ist wieder alles okay.
Ah! Gut, gut.
Wir sind von selben Hochschild, so wie gesagt habe.
Ja.
Ein Ritt auf Messerschneider, wirklich. Mehr ist das nicht. Untersteuert. You have to be so f***ing concentrated because the moment the turbo kicks in, the car just goes instantly sideways. No traction at all. And then you try to brake and you have no traction in front as well. And then the car comes sideways and you have to react really fast. And it's just not a lot of fun. Und dann hat sich schon wieder wer ausgelegt.
Aber das ist saugefährlich.
Voll. Wir sind die schnellsten. We're literally the fastest on the track right now, but we're driving so slow. We're overtaking everybody, but look at this.
Everyone is scared.
Yeah. This really is green hell. And this car makes it even worse. Honestly. Schau mal.
Alter. Feit's mir.
Axt, was hier ausgekastet hat. Boah. I hope you guys understand me, but this is...
Na. Die haben wir zuerst mal Parkplatz gesehen. Sehr mutig.
Wenigstens das können wir nicht nehmen. Das können wir nicht nehmen. Man kennt sich nicht drauf.
So, na, tschüss.
Sobald der Turbo kommt, fühlt es sich viel schnell an.
Ja.
But at least we see where we're going out the window now.
Ja.
So that's nice. Entschuldigung, nimm doch das jetzt links. Ich untersteuere einfach schon wieder.
Ja.
Es geht bergauf, ich untersteuere bergauf.
Alter, das ist so arg. Ich fühl das auch.
Everything is just so bad today.
Ja.
Okay, YouTube corner. If we crash here, it's gonna be the most embarrassing stuff in Sheepman history. Schau wie vielleicht.
Oh, Alter, ist das arg. Oh, ist das arg.
The thing is, I'm used to driving in like slippery conditions, but when we do that, we have good tires.
Ja.
Tires that, you know, spikes or winter tires or something like that. But we are driving driving on semi-slicks right now. It's just not good. Really not good. Es ist auch einfach niemand auf der Rennstrecke besucht wird. Es ist niemand da.
Nein, gar keiner.
We need to wait a few hours until we do the next lap because this is not it. This is so sketchy that it's even too sketchy for me. Es ist wirklich.
Hey! Spinnt die so?
Das war's aber. Okay, we survived the first lap. I don't know if there's gonna be a second lap, but if there is, we really need to wait like
Yeah, baby!
we really need to wait a few hours until we can do this again. Wenn sie uns mal auflassen, weil ich glaube, dass die Zukunft vielleicht ein bisschen zu laut ist.
Weil ich bin so glücklich.
Alter, wir haben überlebt, Mani. Gratuliere. High five.
Hey, geil. Geil fürs Fahren, oder? Ich brauche jetzt ein Bier. So dringend.
Ich brauche, weiß nicht.
Ohne Scheiß. Ich war zuerst nicht so nervös, aber jetzt sind.
Es ist einfach wirklich nicht geil. Okay, we survived.
Oh, hey, ich bin so froh. Ich bin so geil, dass wir uns in den Kasselt haben.
Was für eine nette Ausfahrt. I don't really know what the plan is right now, but I honestly want to wait a little bit before we go onto the track again. So we're just gonna chill and we're gonna show you what else you can do here on a Nordschleife. Oder so irgendwie. Na?
Schon?
Fehlzündungen. Ah!
Danke.
Also, one thing I can tell you guys for 100% is that this was the most stupid car we could have taken to the Nordschleife. Also wirklich mit Abstand das stupidste Auto, das wir mitgenommen haben. We have a very good plan. We're gonna just drive around a little bit and see how many people are here because it's also always kind of entertaining on Carfriday to drive around and show you guys the people.
Aber ist das schon eine kluge Idee wegen der Polizei und so? Ja, ja.
Entweder wir sterben mit der Supra jetzt auf der Strecke oder die Polizei nimmt uns das Auto weg. Und da ist mir das zweite lieber. So, let's drive around, look a little bit, see if we don't get into any issues with the police, and maybe we can enjoy the car scene here on Carfriday. Knussi. Knussi.
Scheiße, Knussi! Du hast ja da so einen geilen Knopf jetzt programmiert. Ja, hab ich.
Bro, the dedication of these people here, it's insane. It's like 5 degrees Celsius outside, so it's freezing, but they're sitting on chairs with blankets underneath the bridge just to listen to some cars. It's honestly a cool spot, but I have to say this here, it's insane. There's so many people. We want to film some stuff for you guys, but it's just every time we go somewhere, we just instantly get flooded with people, so we can't really move. The only peace we have is when we sit in the car a little bit. But look at this, so many people sitting in here und warten darauf, dass sie Gas gibt.
Ja, die Lounge schaut schon mal geil.
Ja. Also, du musst Nerven am Stall haben, dass du nichts machst. These people are fucking crazy, but I love it. Now I'm starting to calm down again. Now everything's feeling good. I'm not shaking anymore. I feel like a normal person again, so now we can properly enjoy it. So let's go and have some fun. We're gonna take... Alter, ist das ein geiles Auto.
Der Corsa, oder was? Ja, schlecht ist nicht.
We parked our car all the way down there because it's just so much traffic. You're way faster by foot. This is very sick. The helmet back. You do see some pretty cool cars around here in the Nordschleife.
E30 Touring, definitely one of them. Mach ein Wheelie! Mach ein Wheelie! Jawohl! Das passt!
Wenn wir unseren Polo
Der knallt geisteskrank.
aber der ist wirklich.
Nur wenn du noch einen Burnout machst.
Jetzt schon Vollgas.
Auto als Grundkurs. Da könntest du gute Autos kaufen.
Das ist ein Moped-Auto.
Sie ist am Telefonieren. Worauf da Feuer? Alright, genug action. Yeah. Back onto the track. I think it's still not 100% dry, but maybe a bit better. And we have 3 laps, so this is gonna be a second one. Let's get into the car and then let's go. Tony Hawk.
Yeah, right on, man.
Oh shit! Supra is making some interesting... It's shifting up by itself, which it shouldn't do. When I'm in second gear. Will nicht in zweiten Gear bleiben. Okay, I just turned off the car and it's not starting anymore. Nicht genug Batterie vielleicht, ha? Achso, schau, wir haben ganz wenig schwache Batterie noch.
Ja, die ist gut.
Lichtmaschine hier. Deswegen auch noch selber aufgeschalten. That was probably the worst choice to take here, Supra. And there's a million people again. Legende, oder?
Legende.
So he just brought us a battery pack.
Rise on, baby.
Ah, richtig mengen tut's das nicht. Keine Chance, Mann.
Nein. Also der ist extra voll geladen, ne?
Yeah, I think on that one lap on the Nordschleife we killed the Supra. Literally. I think that was too much. Well, I always wanted to take the Supra to the Nordschleife, but I honestly thought it would work better. The suspension, everything is good. Transmission needs a little bit of fine tuning, and apparently the engine also needs a little bit of fine tuning. So. The shop is here now.
Yeah.
Really?
That was I told you.
Ah, perfect. Ja, geh mal
You
rein.
need some starter cable. NURBURGRING.
Da ist er alles ausgelaufen. Sehr wild. Turns out the Supra is maybe not built for the Nürburgring. Hey, servus!
Hallo. Is that a Supra?
Ja, schauen wir mal, dass wir Starterkarre kriegen. It would be honestly a big Easter miracle if my Supra would.
Wir müssen nicht einmal anrollen oder
Nah,
irgendetwas.
8HP. We can't even roll the car. We need to physically start the car with jumper cables and then.
Ja, die wollen Spaß.
Yeah. Let's go to Misha's new headquarters really quick. We secured some cables at least, and before we get disappointed for the Supra again, you have to give us a new room tour, house tour.
It's not set up yet, so
Ah.
tomorrow or later today, because we literally just started packing.
Okay.
Not packing. Literally just setting up.
Ah,
So nice.
very cool, very nice. Tomorrow's the opening.
Yeah, so all of this
Ah.
will go in 2 weeks. They're waiting for them to clean it out from the previous owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna set up all the cars here, with the lifts, with all the fancy stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Gio's work car vehicle?
No, it's mine.
It's yours.
It's mine. It's 172 cc.
What the?
Yeah, so it's like 35
Oh,
horsepower.
scooter tuning is not a crime.
Definitely not.
And this is also yours?
Yeah, that's our race car, the GT4. Yeah, I would say stop by tomorrow because we're gonna have much more cars here.
Okay. Short house tour. Let's see if the Supra is running. I think it might start, but I think I have a bad feeling about this, honestly. If it's the alternator, the E90 is nice. That makes me happy.
The good thing is we have like, forklifts. We can just like...
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have a good history with forklifts and lifting cars. Somehow it's getting more battery for some reason. Now we are at 10 volts. but still not enough to start the car. We went through all of this, installed new suspension, everything, only for one lap. On one side of me is very happy that I don't have to drive another one, at least right now, because it was really, I shit you not, it was the sketchiest and most stupid thing ever I did up here. On the other side, I would love to try it again once it dries up a little bit. Also, shout out, thank you very much for helping us.
There's no problem, man, of course.
Thank you!
Ja, wir müssen launchen! Where's the Misha?
Misha, thank you!
You're welcome.
We see you hopefully in a bit. Hopefully
Yeah. We'll try to do a lot later.
Was haben wir für die Kabel?
Whose cables are these?
Gio.
Maybe we bring them to you later. Maybe we need them again, okay?
Sure.
We see you tomorrow.
Yes, see you then.
Worst case tomorrow.
See you.
Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, like I said, this does not mean that the car is fully fixed now, because it still might be the alternator. Okay, so it seems to be better now. At least the car is not shifting by itself anymore.
Ich glaube, die Launch hat's gefixt.
Black Mystery Supra, Alter. Okay, we're back on track at least for now. Let's see how long.
Hallo.
So let's see, maybe we can make it to the gas station, get some fuel and then we go for another lap.
Guten Tag.
Das ist der funkigste Outfit an der Nordschleifen heute. Ich bin ein bisschen neidisch, weil die Jacke ist ultra geil, oder?
Ja, die ist gut, ne?
Nein, das ist nicht schlecht. Das ist gestört.
Das ist geil, ne?
Ja?
So, hast du fertig getankt? Fahren wir los, oder?
Ja, meine Flicke auseinander bei einer Runde.
Ja?
Yeah. We've been sitting in a traffic jam for like 2 hours now, and I was smart. I thought I'm gonna take a shortcut, but turns out everybody was so smart. So this is pretty much what Nürburgring is. We still don't know if my battery is working or not. Some of my instruments are making very interesting moves, but we should be there in probably another like 30 minutes. At least the track is a bit more dry by the time we should get there, hopefully. Okay. Wo ist das wieder her?
Ja, du kennst die Bands.
Geil! Danke! Jawohl! Just so you guys get a feel for how bad it is this year, because this year is honestly insane. We've been in traffic for 3 hours. Exactly 1 hour ago we were down there.
Yeah.
And all we mentioned 1 hour was to make this turn and come back over here. It's insane. And the car always keeps dying because we keep losing electricity for some reason. So we always have to jump the car every hour. So 3 times we have to jump it. The big issue is, honestly, as you can see, the racetrack is empty. There's nobody on the racetrack. The big issue is all the people that come to watch, which is no problem, you know, you can come to watch. But maybe if you don't want to drive the ring, you don't have to go all the way to the entrance and then just turn around there or whatever you guys are doing. Just maybe park your car a little bit further away so that we don't have this traffic jam for all the people that really want to drive on a racetrack. Look at this. There's more cars here, way more cars than here on the racetrack. Ist wieder soweit. Shout out, by the way, to all these like 5 guys that gave us starting help today. Believe it or not, but we made it onto the racetrack.
Super, danke.
Danke dir. So, okay, lap number 2, this time in better conditions. Schauen wir mal. Alter, das Ding jetzt einfach wegspringt, den Hügel.
What the fuck?
Karte glaube ich nicht, weil da hätte man gehört. Schau mal kurz, ob ich kurz kann gehen. Es geht gar nichts mehr. Ich glaube, dass den Wandler zerfetzt hat. Dankeschön, Supra. Also die 2 Sekunden, was gefahren ist, ist eigentlich nicht gewesen. Green Hell strikes back.
Ja.
Okay, it was fun while it lasted, but I think it was just a bit too much for the car. Just jumped out of 3rd gear. I was in 3rd gear and then suddenly it was into ref limiter and then Green Hell 1 Supra 0.
Manchmal gewinnt man, manchmal verliert man. Deswegen gleich froh sein, dass die Black Widow Supra einen Fan hat.
Da gibt es Leute.
Gelenzert, ey, hau der.
Yeah, at least we have some really nice VIP seats here to watch some cars fly by.
Gottes Willen. Ach, die wird ja aber gescheit, ha? Ja, ich muss auch noch rein. Ich muss die andere Seite einsteigen.
This is gonna be the most embarrassing Nordschleifen lap in my life. Today, Carfriday. Most people on a Nordschleife. But hey, it is what it is. Gehen wir schon los, Alter, gleich spielen? Herrlich.
On the road again.
Herrlich. Yeah, shout out at this point to Mr. Linz. Last time you guys picked us up, I was parking in the wrong spot. And this time I was again parking in the wrong spot, but not flat. Alter, von hier oben sieht man viel mehr.
Ja, voll geil. So hat sich das also angefühlt, wenn wir mit die Ex gefahren waren.
Yeah, it's also not a bad experience to be honest. To be driving in the back here of the truck. Very nice. Geschmeidig.
Schlecht ist nicht. So vorstellen.
Car spotting experience. But yeah, so far I really have to say the suspension, everything was great. Steering feel was nice, suspension was great. The only thing I was not a big fan of was the downshifts were pretty sluggish and the throttle response was also very sluggish. But I think that's mainly due to the gearbox. But apart from that, I think it was actually pretty good.
Ja. Black Widow Supra!
Gottes Willen.
Der jubeln ins Meer zu, wenn das Auto kaputt ist, als wäre es funktioniert.
Schadenfreude. Honestly, I would give this car a solid 3 out of 10 for the Nordschleifen experience. Like those few meters that the car worked, it was pretty cool. Like I said, the gearbox needs a bit of a fine tuning, I think, and maybe a new one. But apart from that, I think it's pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience.
Alter, der Bass noch und den schon.
Helicopter, Alter. Okay, luckily we didn't have to go the full tour. We only went like half the lap. Walk of shame, Alter.
Ja.
Drive of shame.
Black Widow Supra! Yes. But for once, this is a very informative video. What happens when your car breaks down on the Nordschleife?
Yeah, this happens when you come back to the Nordschleife. Everybody takes you in a story. I will tell you guys how much it costs later, because I think it's not gonna be very cheap. Okay.
I think we need a new
Gearbox.
new collection. Ah, schau, verlegen.
Maybe this is a good time to tell you guys about my website www.schäfchen.at, where you can buy all different kinds of clothing.
High quality.
Yeah, high quality. New drop is coming in the first week of May. I think 9th of May. New stuff is coming. Be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, we managed to pick up the X6 in the meantime and our trailer. We are waiting for the Supra to be released. It feels like the Supra was in prison. We can't film in there or anything, which is understandable. Yeah, because we also can't move the Supra. They are going to lift the Supra with the truck directly onto our trailer. And if you're wondering what this altogether costs, I can tell you guys. So around about 350 euros to get your car from pretty much the beginning of the Nordschleife to this etablissement here. Then it was another 100 euros to do what we're doing now, which is to lift the car from their lot onto my trailer. So altogether 450 euros. We got lucky, there were no oil spills or anything else, because otherwise it would have been way more expensive. We are going to pick up the car and then we are going to drive to Timo Schneider, who is a friend of us. He opened a shop here and he has a mechanic with him, and then we're gonna see, because we don't know if we f***ed up the gearbox completely or if it's just a software related issue. Let's see. Okay, Supra's on the trailer, 450 euros later. Let's drive to our friends and see what's really going on.
Alter, das ist nett im Auto drin.
Ah, es ist geil. Es funktioniert die Heizung.
Geht alles. Ja. Es gibt sogar einen Massagesitz.
Können wir kurz ein Foto machen?
Natürlich.
Geil. Und wie war's?
Super.
So we made it to Scheiders. Supra is running already. We have Stefan from Diesel Tuning Parts, if you remember all of our diesel projects. But Stefan is actually really smart with all the ECUs and stuff, so yeah, maybe he's able to help us out so we can find out what is wrong. Our only mission right now is basically to see if we can find any error messages. By the way, Timo, Dankeschön, dass wir bei dir das morgen dürfen.
Sehr gerne, danke, dass ihr da seid.
Jawohl.
Wäre schön, mal dein Auto noch hinkriegen jetzt, oder?
Schauen wir mal, ob wir das schaffen. By the way, before I continue talking.
Hi!
Der Typ ist überall. Jedes Mal fährt er spontan irgendwo hin. Hofi arrived literally 1 hour before the track closed and drove 1 lap and then the track closed. Hat sie wieder ausgezahlt.
Ja, hat sich rausgezahlt, wie immer.
Alright, well, Philip from MPS actually just called me. There's a little like ECU in the gearbox and it's very complicated to explain, but there's a bunch of little like motherboards and like platines and was auch immer. Apparently one of them went bad, so the gearbox itself should be good, but there's no way we can fix it today. But we can celebrate that we survived the Deutschleife by doing a little bit of launch control.
So in the end we actually found out what was wrong with the gearbox, and it's safe to say we pretty much smoked the gearbox. I honestly think it just got too hot or something. We're gonna have to figure out in the future. But the Supra will return, and it will return better than ever. Thank you guys for watching the video. Stop by my shop and subscribe, like, whatever. I love you. Servus.